For as long as I can remember, I have lived every day kind of just not being able to stop thinking. There have been various points in my life where I've been able to control it. There have been very long points in my life where I have been able to control it, but it always catches up to me. And there was a point where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to own who I am. I'm just going to own that I think a lot about everything. I'm not going to be one of these people who tries to hide it and suppress it because it alienates me. I said, you know what? If I'm alienated, then I'm just going to be alienated. And that is what I need to start doing again. I get too comfortable in friendships that I've made or acquaintances that I've kept for a long time. And I get complacent and or whatever, and I just start to overthink. Um, and I'm not trying to make this stupid video about like, me and my dumb overthinking problems. I know no one gives a fuck about that. I know no one gives a shit about that. I guess this is just to talk about something that's on my mind. Um, Part of me doesn't know if I should be real or if I should just be fake. I don't know what people want. I don't even know if I should be pleasing people. Then again, that's kind of who I am. I want to make people happy. Then again, I shouldn't make people happy. I lose people on this side. I gain people from another side, and I'm going absolutely nuts. And I it just leads me to wish. It leaves me at the end of the day, and I come home and I have nobody to talk to. I mean, of course, I have stupid idiot friends. But those are just stupid idiot friends. I want something real. I have no wife. I have no girlfriend. I'm only 21, which is, you know, part of why I don't have a wife and kids and a girlfriend. Okay. But I go home alone. I don't live with my family. I don't have any. I don't really have any communication with my family for personal reasons. And I just come home after a day that I know I completely messed up, and I just come home and I just wait for the next day to happen. I wait for the next work day. I wait for the next day off, for the next day. I sit, I watch YouTube videos, I journal, I do this crap, and I just find myself waiting for the next day to happen. And I read too, and I learn about all these things that people are doing to make their lives better. Um, Things that I should be doing too. And it just makes me long for tomorrow. And then the next day, I I go about the day as if I'm going to make it better. I do push-ups every single day, you know, and I look at 3 sheets of paper with um, kind of like concepts that I came up with that are supposed to drive me forward, reminders of who I am, reminders of who I want to be, all that. I look at that while I do push-ups for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to stick to this today. This is probably the 100th time I've read it, but I'm going to stick to this today. And then guess what? I, uh, I don't for the entire day. And I come home depressed, sad, lonely, And I just wish tomorrow would be better. This isn't to make anyone feel sorry for me. I'm mostly doing this stuff because I'm bored, and I don't want my time to be wasted. I don't want to be like everyone around me, but um, then again, what's the alternative? I just come home and be alone. I'm just alone for the rest of my life. And I guess I mean, shit, I guess I'm just destined to be alone. Maybe it's the state I live in. Maybe it's the city I live in. Maybe it's just the people around me. I'm starting to think that's probably why I'm an open minded person. Everything I say, every joke I make pisses a lot of people off. Um, I'm open minded. That's just who I am. When someone's bullshitting me, I know, you know, when something is bullshitting me, I know I change very rapidly. I'm unpredictable. People hate that. They hate that. People want some squishy, predictable guy around them all the time. They always know his next move. It seems like the people around me just want a sucker that adheres to their ego. And I hate being around people like that. Yet, what is the option? I, what is the other option? I come home and I'm lonely, and I just wish I could make tomorrow better. There is no point to this video, there is no like happy ending or lesson that I'm trying to teach. Uh, I just I just want change in my life so bad.